नमस्कार है जी। मास्क उतारो जी में आपका आप सबका स्वागत है। आज मैं सैवियो रॉड्रिक से बात करूंगी अबाउट ये ब्लू टिक का जो ड्रामा चल रहा है। और ये मेरे को ख्याल आया कि मैं सैवियो से ये बात करती हूँ बिकॉज सैवियो जी ने एक शुरू किया आज ही जब ये ब्लू टिक वाइस प्रेसिडेंट के अकाउंट से हटा दिया गया, तो इन्होंने कहा ब्लू टिक की इतनी जरूरत नहीं है हमें, कम ऑन इंडिया पुट द तिरंगा टिक। तो उससे मेरे को लगा कि आज सैवियो से बात जरूर करनी चाहिए। पहले तो मैं आपको साकेत सुरेश हैं उनका ट्वीट पढ़ के बताती हूँ कि वो जब जिस तरीके का एटीट्यूड है गवर्नमेंट का, उसके ऊपर उन्होंने एक बहुत अच्छा ट्वीट करा विच इज वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग, यू मस्ट शेयर दिस। रविशंकर बाबू, बिहारी होकर दिल्ली स्टाइल की लड़ाई लड़ रहे हो, 2 घंटे हाथ तो लगा के देख करेंगे और उसके बाद प्रेमिकाएं वहां थाम कर पिज्जा खाने अपने अपने वीरों को लेकर चल पड़ेंगी। द एटीट्यूड ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट, this thing. And then Ramneek Maan has also written a very good, his tweet is also very good. Blue tick gone, बाद में पछताओगे, नीली चिड़िया उस समय रहते पिंजरे में रख लो, खेत चुगना शुरू कर दिया इसने। एंड ही टैग्ड श्री आर.एस. प्रसाद जी, रविशंकर जी को। ये what are your views on it, Savio? Everybody is very angry.
Well, firstly, Payal, the Tiranga Tick campaign we had started 3 years back.
Yeah, that will.
Which we started, and I just.
But today again it came up, so.
It's reignited it again this morning. You see, the problem, Payal, is people don't understand the impact of social media in the lives of the citizen today. A lot of people are talking about, we should leave Twitter, we should ban Twitter, we should move to Indian platforms. But the reason Twitter does well and why people are on Twitter, it's because there is engagement, there is volatility.
And a lot of engagement, yeah.
Yeah, and volatility as well as a lot of action, as you would call it. And just like if you remember how gladiators used to be previously and people would love to watch it and be a part of it, Twitter provides that kind of mental stimulation that you require for people with very high-strung life to see celebrities and other common people, get together to bash somebody up or to troll somebody or to counter somebody. Because otherwise you never had a platform. Let's say, for example, today, Shah Rukh Khan said something, okay? And if there was no social media platform. So Shah Rukh Khan would have said something, you would have got so much of emotions inside your mind and in your heart, and you want to say
and
something.
Bollywood is also using for publicity. For publicity they use for the films. They're using this platform
because it's got a large audience. You see what it does. Social
they create
media
controversies and then and they get a very good response from people. Yeah.
So what it does is it stimulates the mind. Social media is really social dilemma if you really go to see. Because you think it's got a lot to do with the technical aspects of the computer science and the AI involved in it, but it's really more psychological than anything else. Now, people have been arguing and discussing with me, and I had a discussion with a friend in the government some days back, that everybody's talking about moving to Koo and creating an ecosystem at Koo. But for Koo, which is good in its own rights and it has its own technological weaknesses, which they will work on, I'm sure, in the days ahead. If the engagement is going to be only with the right wing or the nationalists, then there is no engagement.
Yeah.
Then you're talking within yourselves.
Yeah, true.
So why does Twitter become exciting for a lot of people? Is because I have the opportunity to counter somebody. I have the opportunity to get into what is called a debate or a removal of frustration, things like that. You're not going to have that in Koo if you're not going to get people from India and globally coming on to Koo.
But then Twitter knows about it. That's why Twitter is taking advantage of it.
Yes.
That people are not going to leave. But then why is government so complacent? The attitude of government
I don't think the government is complacent, Payal. I'll tell you the little difference, because when people, and I'm not taking the government stand, I'm a practical, logical guy. Okay. I would expect for the government to be a little assertive, if not aggressive. But in a democratic setup, you will have to work or make laws that then force the social media to adapt to your laws. Then you have reasons to pin them down. If you don't have a law, which is what the new IT laws are all about, and that is why there is a need to compliance, then you have no, you are not a autocratic state that allows for you to clamp down on them, like say a Nigeria would do, or a Russia would do, or a China would do, right? You're a
But don't you
democratic country.
think, Savio, it's going to around near 2024, the whole Trump saga can be repeated?
Of course, I have no doubt on that. I'm saying
Imagine
this.
deleting this thing, blocking Modi ji's account, and
You see,
you think it's going to happen? Can we compare Modi with Trump and Trump with Modi? Same status?
Will that happen? There is all possibility that that could happen. But you must also understand that Modi does not make irrational statements that Trump did during that time. Some of the statements were irrational, and they had reasons to block him. If you give them reasons, they will find the reasons within their loopholes, right? Same like the manipulated media issue that happened with the BJP and Sambit Patra. They were waiting for an opportunity. They found one opportunity. They took that opportunity to create what you would call a poke or a prick. You see, understand what they are doing. Because this government does not take a quick decision or a firm, assertive decision, they are doing exactly what Pakistan and China have been doing with India for so many years. You know what that is? It's to provoke and run away. Provoke and run away, you know. And then when the government attacks them, they start crying, oh, it's, you know, it's an infringement of our freedom of speech, our rights. That's what they do. And then that entire lobby will start getting activated. If you see the discourse over Twitter, in other media channels, or in
Savio, it's making the government look weak.
Of course it is. Of course.
Even on internationally, like I've been talking to these friends, I'm on these WhatsApp chats from US and UK, and even they sound very disappointed with the government's attitude. And though I feel you can't compare Modi ji to Trump, like you said, he doesn't make irrational statements. And वैसे भी reaction अगर मोदी जी को ट्विटर से हटाया तो reaction बहुत ज़्यादा अलग होगा compared to जो ट्रम्प के साथ हुआ.
Most important, पायल, अब हमें ये जानना जरूरी है कि फिलहाल ट्विटर का आइडियोलॉजी क्या है. ट्विटर का आइडियोलॉजी और जैक डॉसी का आइडियोलॉजी लेफ्ट आइडियोलॉजी हमेशा था. इट इज नॉट समथिंग न्यू, राइट? तो जो यूएसए में हुआ है, डोनाल्ड ट्रम्प गेव देम द रीजन. You see, this government is actually working on the law very slowly. I would expect them to work faster, but they are working very slowly. And what you're going to see in the days ahead is Twitter is going to further provoke. They're going to further provoke and get a reaction from the government of India. So Twitter is like this hyena, basically. You know, when a lion is walking, the hyena will always come and want to eat the meat of the animal of the lion, you know, the carcass, and he'll try probing and provoking, and then the lion just has to hit him, and then he'll run away. Unfortunately, the government hasn't done that yet. You know, they sent people out to the Twitter offices. You know, the cops went there. They created the hype that is there. But what you're really getting from the ministers is basically words.
But Savio, today another tweet of yours that if Narendra Modi moves to Indian social media platforms will see a surge in global recognition. Until then, Twitter will be the gutter where all of us sling mud. This is another tweet of yours.
Yeah, that's correct. Obviously, you see, like I'm saying again, for coup to become anywhere close to Twitter or better than Twitter, the engagements have to move there, right? Your engagements are still happening on Twitter, right? Now you have an app.
But the cabinet ministers have joined coup, but not Mr. Modi.
Correct, for one. So why not is my question.
I think if he joins it, it'll be a good warning for Twitter, I see.
I believe so. Payal.
But you know, with Modi ji and Mr. Amit Shah, with Modi ji and Amit Shah, कुछ डिक्टेट नहीं कर सकते, कुछ बोलो वो सुनते ही नहीं. They have this attitude, they don't respond, or they have this attitude कि नहीं सुन रहे, हम कुछ जो करेंगे हम अपने टाइम पे करेंगे जो करेंगे.
Correct. How many, so let's look at the Twitter ecosystem, let's look at the coup ecosystem. How many international leaders are on coup?
How many
Again,
international
leaders are on coup?
on coup?
None.
But I feel if Mr. Modi will join,
Correct.
automatically they'll come.
Correct. So the movement. So how does coup beat Twitter? The theory of coup beating Twitter itself is wrong. I keep saying that to a lot of people. You cannot fight your battle in your same group. अगर right wing पूरा coup में जा रहा है, you're not fighting the narrative. You're only speaking in your own voices on the same issues and the same decibels of likes and dislikes.
But then how come all the cabinet ministers are there on coup, but even spokespersons are there, BJP spokesperson, Congress भी आ गई है, थोड़े बहुत journalists हैं जो left liberal के हैं, they also want to see what's happening on coup and what right wingers are doing. But अमित शाह जी और मोदी जी नहीं है, बस बाकी सब हैं.
बाकी सब आ भी जाएगा. My point is this. The success of Twitter is not big. When you talk about an Indian platform, okay, because we've got such a huge population. The reason people are on Twitter is because they get accessibility to information that is global, number one. So you have many global leaders on Twitter. You have many global celebrities on Twitter. You have many global thought leaders on Twitter, number one. So that's how somebody gets engaged. Now, if his area of focus is just say India, then coup makes sense for him to be and get all the Indian leaders over there. But if he's looking at interaction at a global level and a global perspective, right now coup hasn't reached that. So for coup to reach that, leaders like Narendra Modi must come on coup, and Amit Shah must come on coup. So then they are friends.
See, that's like what Donald I'm saying. The center has a complacent attitude, Savio.
I agree.
आप सोचो ये अगर कांग्रेस का रूल होता और सोनिया जी के कोई खास जने को ट्विटर ने ऐसे करा होता, तो अभी तक ट्विटर तो यहाँ से गायब हो जाए. ट्विटर एंड इवन आई फील इवन इन्होंने आरएसएस के जो मेन है उनका भी ब्लू टिक हटा दिया है.
प्रॉब्लम ये है कि लोग सोच नहीं रहे. See, I'll tell you where we are going wrong, Payal. और मैं बीजेपी को भी समझाने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ.
Slightly louder, Savio, I can't hear you.
अच्छा, मैं आपको बता दे तो हम गलत क्या कर रहा है और या बीजेपी और गवर्नमेंट गलत क्या कर रहा है. ये राइट विंग एक इकोसिस्टम है और लेफ्ट एक इकोसिस्टम है. And over and above that is the Indian ecosystem where the guys who are more balanced, who are neither right or left, right? Now, the problem with the right wing is that they want to continue to communicate within the right wing ecosystem itself. Okay, so when you bring out an app like Coup, which is not bad and it should grow, if you're going to restrict it to the right wing itself and consider and label yourself as a right wing, see a lot of the right wing people moving in over there, then you're going to have very limited interactions from both sides. In order for robustness to happen, in order for engagement, you have to be able to convert the people in the other segment, right? Because otherwise there is no change of narrative. You're not creating an ecosystem. You see, the problem what people do is they go out to they'll target a Rana Ayub, which they should, and they'll say we have to change Rana Ayub. But you're not going to change Rana Ayub by criticizing Rana Ayub. No, you're going to change Rana Ayub by creating another Rana Ayub in your camp. That's how you attack it. The problem is the strategy is wrong. So when people are saying, let's go into the Indian platform coup, of course you should. But the Indian platform coup to become global requires a Narendra Modi to move in so that the friends of Narendra Modi who are global, the global leaders move. That's how people move, right? You came to Twitter because everybody else you knew was on Twitter. You were getting information, you were able to share information.
But I hope government center does something. Otherwise, I think Twitter is not going to wait till 2024. 2022 May because of Yogi UP elections, that time also Twitter can act smart and do something to harm
Twitter
BJP.
will always act smart. Please understand that Twitter, at the end of the day, will work with economics of scale that work with people who support their ideologies. Think of it, Payal. We've got people like, say, Ratan Sharda, okay, people like me, some various other learned and successful people, known people. We don't get verified ticks on Twitter. I mean, I run 7 companies for Christ's sake, and all my records are known in public, and I don't get a verification.
And today I was also reading Aman Chopra's tweet.
Correct.
I think he had requested them to give him a blue tick or something, and they said वो हो नहीं सकता, आपकी जो चीजें वो comply नहीं करती हैं हमारी जो.
Correct. So am I supposed to comply myself to Twitter? What is Twitter?
That's what I was like. Even that's what Aman Chopra had written. Like really, like we should do what Twitter wants us to do. That means Twitter wants you to, if you're abusing Narendra Modi, you're abusing Amit Shah, you're abusing BJP, you're abusing right wingers, so वो criteria आपका fulfill करता है.
Correct. I'm almost reaching 90,000 followers. Okay, now all those followers have been organic. All those followers, you can see the percentage of interactions that happen via tweets that
totally,
happen, right?
You're there.
Do I need to justify who I am to Twitter? I have a news portal that's a global news portal where even people like Dr. Tedros have come and done an interview. Do I need to justify who I am? That I need a verification from Twitter? Twitter doesn't need to. I want to verify whether Twitter is right or wrong.
I know.
To be in India.
But it's a long battle abhi to for especially center to चलो government हो वो करके, पर बीजेपी के लिए ये एक warning signs हैं. अगर बीजेपी समझ जाती है तो ठीक है, otherwise God help them, God save them.
No, I think, you see, I'll tell you, there are 2 ways to look at it. And I pray that the government gets a little assertive. I'm not saying that it should be aggressive. I'm saying they should be assertive, and you have to do it.
That's what I feel. Don't be aggressive, be assertive.
Okay.
You have to send this message, you mean business.
Correct. Now, the reason why a nation like China, that's really, really, dictatorship in its own right and a communist country, they throw their weight around anybody, whether it's Google, whether it's Facebook, whether it's Twitter, because you see, this is where the dichotomy of the Indian system is all about. And sometimes I wonder, whether, I don't think it's really Mr. Modi's problem. I think the people down just don't seem to understand what Atmanirbhar Bharat means. Atmanirbhar Bharat means that I will use all my resources and government power to ensure that I set up an ecosystem that is competing with global ecosystems, so that my narrative on India, not politics, on India does not get skewered like it happens on Twitter. Are you saying that we could have never created a Twitter before? Why have we never done that? It's because we've never understood in our own selves that we have self-pride to create something like this. The guys who are sitting in Google, the guys who are sitting in other tech companies are our people, right?
Colonized mind बहुत है हमारा.
These are our Indians sitting there. Are you telling me we could not create? Today we have a coup. Why should we have just one? We are a nation of 130 crore people. You think all of them can be catered on coup just because they have different languages? No. So we had a competitive advantage. We always have a competitive advantage purely because of our numbers. Why is it that we are slaves to companies like Twitter? I'm not saying.
You think, Savio, I don't know whether you're comfortable answering this question. You think Shri Ravi Prasad ji is the right person to handle the IT part of?
Okay. I've not had much fondness for any of the ministers who were previously spokespersons and have become ministers. That's my standard view I've always had. Because I don't think they're very administratively very strong. So in this context also, I don't think Ravi Shankar Prasad is administratively very strong. He's taking a legal route. Sometimes in order to get somebody to get your point of view, you need to give them a whack once in a while. In my opinion, the niceties of the government need to be, shot down a little bit, and struck down, and one tight slap needs to be given to Twitter to toe the line of the Indian laws and Indian government. Because the amount of misinformation that they allow by handles like Sarjeel and various other blue tickers over there, how do you justify that? Why is it that legitimate people do not have blue ticks? Industrialists in Goa, like
that's what I'm saying, that the attitude is very complacent, and Twitter knows. I sometimes feel, पर्सनल व्यू है मेरा, कि ओवरऑल बीजेपी का एटीट्यूड ही बड़ा अपोलोजेटिक है, उसके कारण सब लोग बहुत फायदा उठाते हैं. लाइक लुक एट ट्विटर, लुक एट इवन द लेफ्ट लिबरल कबाल, दे नो सेंटर इज नॉट गोइंग टू डू एनीथिंग. कुछ भी लिख दो, वो अमानतुल्ला कुछ लिख रहा है ट्विटर पे, धमकी दे रहे हैं, कोई एक्शन ही नहीं होता है. पर अगर राइट विंगर का एक बंदा कुछ जरा सा कुछ बोल दे या चैलेंज कर दे, सेंटर खुद, बीजेपी खुद ही राइट विंगर्स को पकड़ने आ जाती है या उसके ऊपर एक्शन ले लेती है. एटीट्यूड ही बीजेपी का ऐसा है. ट्विटर को क्या हैंडल करेंगे ये लोग? इतना तो डरते हैं ये लोग लेफ्ट कबाल से.
ये but problem, the solution to this problem, Payal, stays in the fact that at the end of the day, if this government wants to continue to be in power, it must understand that it's going to face a very worst onslaught in the next coming months. That onslaught will be from various factions. The faction we wrote about was in our book, Modi Stole My Mask, that had to do with the pandemic and the communications spun around the pandemic. The next, of course, and will be, things like farmer protests, probably communal tensions as we go ahead, more confusions, more chaos. That's what they want. You see, at the end of the day, 10 years of being without power for the opposition, in particular the Congress, is going to deplete their resources, and they're going to get desperate to do something drastic. That drastic aspect of it is what you're seeing right now. Twitter
West Bengal is an example. See, now Congress knows they are not going to come back to power, at least for another 10 years. Correct. So what they're doing is they are, to the regional parties, they're providing the finance, the foreign media, they're providing them with everything. And then they're giving them their voters also.
Correct.
So BJP has to wake up now and realize, like you said, they're going to it's going to get tough every day now.
Payal, I'll draw you back to the book Amit Bagaria and I have written in the last, spent 960 hours and still counting, because we're going to print as well. We've just taken one aspect of the entire problem, which was the COVID-19 crisis in India. And we've broken it up minutely and researched every aspect of communication.
I'm really looking forward to reading the book. Yeah.
Right? So there's one thing that comes out very glaring in all our investigation and research, is that there is a game that is being played with India as we speak. That game has been played at different times in India. But this time it's a little bit severe and severe to the point that it wants to polarize the country in various confused aspects, religion, caste, and now with the health crisis as well. Because it wants to give an opportunity to the people who are in the opposition to destabilize Narendra Modi and the BJP government. For all that I believe, I think India has got a good Prime Minister in Narendra Modi right now. I may not agree with a lot of the BJP policies, simply because I think the second-rung leaders in BJP are not as effective as Narendra Modi is as an administrator. And I hope Mr. Modi understands that the real problems are happening around by having mediocre people, execute certain very promising portfolios and important portfolios with mediocrity. That's the problem. But we cannot allow for this divisions in India to happen based on the fact because they want to target Narendra Modi. That is why I continue to support him wholeheartedly. Simply because I don't think the man is wrong. I think the surrounding advisors are completely wrong.
The whole coterie, I feel people who are managing his media part of his office.
Yes.
I feel वो भी कहीं ना कहीं गुमे हुए हैं, या वो फिर से वापस वो वाजपेयी जी के टाइम की उस टाइम पे जा रहे हैं, नॉट रियलाइजिंग कि अब टाइम बदल चुका है।
करेक्ट।
वाजपेयी जी को भी एक ना मीडिया इमेज बनाने में लगे हुए थे, बोले ये भी कोटरी भी मुझे लगता है साइकोफेंट्स आ गए हैं अंदर मोदी जी के
करेक्ट।
पास, जो आई थिंक वो ज्यादा हार्म पहुंचा रहे हैं या कि उनको फायदा दे रहे हैं।
Let's look at the West Bengal elections itself.
हम्म,
Okay. uh, there was the expectation that BJP would do extremely well. They would get the high number of seats. They might dethrone Mamata Banerjee. Of course, they did perform well, but it was
yeah.
not the expected performance
77 was not
anybody
bad,
wanted.
but I was expecting more. Yeah.
Yes, they did perform well. I'm not saying they didn't from what they were, but that was not the expectations that people really had. People expected them to form the government. They themselves expected to form the government. But having said that, forces came together to ensure that they did not win,
Hmm.
right? Then, of course, the violence in Bengal started. The violence continues in certain pockets even now. There were attempts by the BJP as a party to do the right thing over there with JP Nadda going down and meeting up with people. A court case filed in Supreme Court. Has the violence stopped? The answer is no. Number one. Number two, it is further instigated Mamata Banerjee to get conflicting with the center because that's what she wants. As long as there are conflicting terms with the center, like even with the
You
chief
know what I'm
secretary.
scared of is, Savio, when all these rapes and these killings were happening, once the results were out, I said if it's not stopped today, if severe, strict action is not taken today, it'll set a precedent. कल यूपी में भी ये हो सकता है,
Of course.
अब कल बिहार में भी होएगा ये कल जहां पे बीजेपी हारेगी वहां पे जो कार्यकर्ता होंगे उनकी पिटाई होगी या उनको डराया जाएगा कि देख लो अब
For
तुम्हारे,
sure.
ये
It
कहीं ना
happened
कहीं
in Maharashtra.
बीजेपी हैज फेल्ड its कार्यकर्ता, it has failed its
It happened in Maharashtra, no? People who were against
yeah.
the MVA government, people were picked up for tweets and posts on social media. So the point
बीजेपी
is
वो
this.
बैकिंग नहीं देती है, जो कांग्रेस की ये बात एक अच्छी है, जो मतलब जो तारीफ करने वाली है, मेरे को लगता है कि कांग्रेस में अगर आप होते हो तो वो पीछे से सपोर्ट सिस्टम बहुत अच्छा।
Well, Congress's ideology is very simple. Long as you don't attack the Gandhis, Rahul, Priyanka, Sonia Gandhi, you can do everything else below.
या बट सैवियो अगर उनको बीजेपी अटैक करती है या राइट विंगर्स अटैक करते हैं, कुछ बोलते हैं, उनका एक सिस्टम है जो उनको सपोर्ट करता है।
करेक्ट।
बीजेपी में वो सिस्टम नहीं है। अगर आज मैं ये वीडियोस बना रही हूँ और साफ लग रहा है, साफ सबको लग रहा है, पता है कि आई एम अ राइट विंगर, मेरे इस पे शो पे सारे आते भी राइट विंगर्स हैं, पर कल अगर मुझे एकदम बीजेपी की जरूरत पड़ेगी फॉर दैट कि सपोर्ट दे दो मुझे, मेरे से कुछ बोला गया या अनइंटेंशनली कुछ होगा, बीजेपी तो उधर मुंह कर लेगी कि मतलब तुम कौन, हमने थोड़ा ना तुमको बोला था, तुम अपने आप ही दे हैव दैट एटीट्यूड। आई नो बीजेपी इज नॉट आस्क्ड मी टू स्टार्ट दिस यूट्यूब चैनल, बट आई एम डूइंग इट बिकॉज as a right winger and as Mr. Narendra Modi's supporter, मैं उसके लिए मैं कर रही हूँ, पर बीजेपी ना एक्नॉलेज नहीं करती और रिकॉग्नाइज नहीं करती।
Payal, I'll tell you something which Mr. Parikar, in our interactions, allowed me to realize about life and politics. Okay, that when you're doing something for the country, do it because you want to do it for the country.
Yeah.
Right? Don't do it because it is politically suited for you. And
no, I don't want anything to see at this stage of my life. I'm not interested in politics. I don't want any position in BJP or anywhere. I've made it very clear. I'm not hankering after anything. But at least like tomorrow, if I get into trouble in West Bengal or in behalf of one of my, for one of my video channels, so at least I would expect somebody from BJP to come forward and help if I need it. Or a right winger to come forward and help, which they will not.
I believe, Payal, with my experience that I've had with people in the BJP, and I don't deal with mid-management in BJP at all. right? Whenever there is ever trouble, there's always been something that has stepped in to to save the situation. And I've seen that currently with my threats that I received from
Savio, you
Pakistan.
guys are known personalities. What about people like what's happening to Karyakartas in West Bengal, or tomorrow what's going to happen
That I
to
agree.
Karyakartas in UP? BJP is not
That I
going to come
agree.
and help. The right wingers are not going to
No,
come
but
and help.
that but that's the problem. No, see the thing where everything is going wrong. Let's take what Babul Supriyo said. Okay, Babul Supriyo made a statement when the attacks were happening that he cannot go
Yeah,
to a particular place
yeah,
because his car would have been
yeah.
broken, smashed, and all that. Right now, technically, the center should do something. The BJP headquarters should do something. I agree. I'm not disputing that. But you see, the problem because at the end of the day, you are living there, you are a leader there. The problem can only be solved with aggression or assertiveness happening at the local level. Okay, this over dependency at the center on Modi, Amit Shah, JP Nadda to execute your
But
problem is where the
Savio,
problem is.
BJP works like that. Nothing happens without Modi and Shah's permission. The
That's
whole
the problem.
whole
No?
thing system is like that. They don't even say things if they don't have permission. Like अगर हम गांधीज को आज बोलते हैं कि गांधीज कांग्रेस को ऐसे कंट्रोल कर रही है, तो कहीं ना कहीं बीजेपी में भी बिना मोदी जी और बिना अमित शाह के कुछ बोला नहीं जा सकता, कुछ करा नहीं जा सकता. एज एन इंडिविजुअली कोई मिनिस्टर कुछ कर नहीं सकता है.
But that's the escape route, no, Payal. You see, every person is putting Modi in front for everything that's happening, right? Everything that's happening. So they are backing off from the responsibility.
बट सैवियो इसमें गलत नहीं है. सेंट्रलाइज्ड है बहुत कुछ, बहुत
No,
कुछ कंट्रोल में, इतना कंट्रोल में कि किसी मिनिस्टर के पास कोई अपनी एक इंडिपेंडेंटली कुछ डिसीजन लेने की, इंटरव्यू देने की ये सब परमिशन नहीं है.
No, I'll tell you why I find that a little difficult to accept, because having seen Mr. Parikar work, now Mr. Parikar is one of those leaders that was a part of the same team, you know, and of course now we don't have those top 5 leaders with us that form the senior front line, right? I know Mr. Parikar at that point of time, there were many issues that he would have not agreed with the center, and he did not agree with the center. Even now, while everybody thinks, that the current CM toes the line of the center, in most cases he does. In some cases he does not, which is when he knows he's going to get.
Savio, even where Smriti Irani is concerned, I think पहले जब उनको HRD मिनिस्ट्री मिली थी और बाद में जो भी मिनिस्ट्री उनको मिली है, वो मेरे को लगता है वो कुछ चेंजेस ला सकती थी. शी इज अ वेरी फायरी लेडी एंड वो हर चीज का सामना कर सकती है, वो उन टाइप की हैं. पर मुझे ऐसे लग रहा है उनके भी विंग्स कट कर दिए गए. स्मृति ईरानी का जो यूटिलाइजेशन होना चाहिए था बीजेपी में, और जो जिस तरीके की वो स्पोक्स पर्सन है, जिस तरीके की उनकी इतनी नॉलेज है, उनको सारी लैंग्वेजेस, जिस तरीके से स्मृति ईरानी का रोल होना चाहिए था बीजेपी में, उनके भी पर काटे गए. मुझे लगता है उनको भी बहुत सबमिसिव सी हो गई है, मुझे ऐसे लग रहा है स्मृति ईरानी. वो स्मृति ईरानी है ही नहीं जो एक फायर स्मृति ईरानी जो हर चीज का जवाब देती थी. आप बीजेपी में भी बिना परमिशन की बोल नहीं सकते, लगता है जैसे उनको देख के लगता.
Well, I don't hold a candle for the BJP because I think BJP is having its own internal.
नहीं, क्योंकि इसीलिए मैं ये सब बोल रही हूँ कि अगर आज ट्विटर का भी कोई एक्शन लेना है, ट्विटर के अगेंस्ट भी, तो हम श्री रवि प्रसाद जी के ऊपर प्रेशर तो डाल रहे हैं. उनको कई लोग नहीं बोल रहे हैं, ट्विटर पे कोई कुछ बोल रहा है. बट द थिंग इज
Ravi Prasad cannot deal with Twitter.
So I think वो भी उनको ऊपर से ऑर्डर आएंगे तभी सब कुछ होगा.
Well, first, from competency level, he cannot deal with it. That's my first opinion. But the second most important opinion is, at the end of the day, the buck will stop on the table of the PMO's office. Right? That's how they will deal with it. You also must understand that at the end of the day, Twitter is an international organization and they have the power. See, the thing we lack as a nation, and I'm saying that over and over again because that psychologically is our problem. We still continue to have a colonial hangover.
Yeah, we have that.
Unfortunately, that's the truth. Right? So a foreign company can can overshadow us,
and
but
dictate terms, and we
dictate
are
terms
quiet.
to us, and we are quiet. That's the problem. It's a colonial hangover. Payal, I've been having this discussion with many people within the government on so many issues. You will have a government say we are independent India, but then they'll go and do a Commonwealth game. They'll say we are independent India, then they'll do a Lusophone game, which was the Portuguese colonies, right? So what is independence of ours then? If we continue to be slaves of colonial hangover. Today, that slave mentality of ours continues with the Gandhi family. When I asked the government, can we do something on the
Of
MOU
course.
of 2008 that's linked to China and China's relationship with Congress? Well, we can't do anything because they will gain sympathy. Then, if they're going to gain sympathy by doing it, then what the hell what is the point of you being in power and us doing anything? So when you have JP Nadda come out when Bengal violence happened, and he expects an apology from Sonia Gandhi for MOU and from Mamata Banerjee for Bengal, I think you're only making yourself a laughing stock to the rest of the country, because they are wondering what happened to you guys. Yeah.
कहीं ना कहीं ये बीजेपी की गवर्नमेंट को असर्टिव होना पड़ेगा, चाहे उसमें ट्विटर हो या कल इलेक्शंस भी लड़ेंगे या ये लेफ्ट कबाल को डील करने में.
The problem what they're not understanding, even in Bengal, you see, even if one person died and they supported BJP, that one family is not going to support BJP back again.
Yeah.
Right? So you might think one is.
That's why even my family keeps telling me that what all are you doing? तुम क्या करती रहती हो? Is it worth it? तुम्हें क्या मिल रहा है? पर
see, personally, I don't care whether BJP supports me or not.
No, see, Savio, you have the means. Like I'm saying, you've got the means. You're a known person. You might be, you know a lot of people. आप हो जाएगा. हम लोग के जैसे तो मिडिल क्लास पीपल, हम लोग कहाँ हमारे को कुछ हार्म करेंगे, तो कोई भी हार्म करेगा तो हम जैसे लोग क्या कर सकते हैं? तो फर्क है. तो कहीं ना कहीं डर रहता है क्योंकि और स्पेशली वेस्ट बंगाल के इलेक्शंस के बाद एक वो बीजेपी के ऊपर वो जो एक लगता था ना कि मिस्टर मोदी हैं या अमित शाह जी हैं, एक पर्सनालिटीज हैं ऐसी जो आपके साथ हैं, वो चीज वो इन्होंने खो दी है. वो कॉन्फिडेंस की ये लोग हैं, वो खो दिया है इन्होंने वेस्ट बंगाल के इलेक्शन के बाद, खो दिया. And they're going to suffer because of this in Punjab. You wait and watch, because पंजाब के लोग अगर बीजेपी को सपोर्ट करते हैं, उनके घर जलाए जाएंगे, गाड़ियों के ऊपर बॉम्ब फेंके जाएंगे, गाड़ियां तोड़ी जाएंगी, और बीजेपी का यही एटीट्यूड रहेगा कि अपने कार्यकर्ता को छोड़ देंगे फिर कि मरो, और गवर्नर जाके वहां पे गवर्नर कुछ कर लेगा, कुछ मिल लेंगे, कोई 10 IAS ऑफिसर्स लेटर लिख देंगे. विमेन ये पंजाब में देखो, वेस्ट बंगाल का ये ट्रेल करेगा, आप देखना पंजाब में.
You see, that's the joke, no, Payal, and I don't mean to be blunt and crude, but that's the joke. The joke is they will have letters written by IAS officers. They will have letters written by different authors or whatever. I just think it's just driving the drama, but there is no real remorse for the life of a person lost in Bengal at this point of time by BJP. And let me say that
Savio, I was so upset. I thought I had palpitation and anxiety when I was reading about the rapes happening. And one woman, I saw, somebody sent me a video, one woman getting, I don't know how that it was real or not, I don't know. But still, to see a woman getting raped in a nali, by they said that she's been raped by some 18, 19 men. The bodies lying on the floor. It disturbed me so much. I used to cry so much, and for what? I didn't know why I was doing that. But it was very upsetting.
The problem is, at the end of the day, there is the opposition will want to create a fear psychosis, whether it's the Bengal violence, whether it's the COVID crisis. There's always going to be opposition trying to create fear. And the most important thing for us to do right now is for us as citizens of the country to come together. you know, a lot of dependency is what we are putting on the BJP to do something for its karyakartas. And I'm telling the BJP karyakartas themselves that if you don't do it yourself, you will be the ones responsible for your situation, not the leaders. Because to the leaders, when somebody in your family dies, they will come and they'll visit, and that's when it ends. That's unfortunate, but that's
I don't know what's going to happen. Yeah.
But I can only pray. I'm pretty confident things will change.
Mm.
I think things will change. I think at the end of the day, the BJP.
Till the time I don't get any, some concrete steps being, I don't see some concrete steps being taken by BJP for West Bengal, in West Bengal. I don't think so. मेरे अंदर वो वाला confidence और वो जो एक इतनी एड्यूलेशन है कि मोदी जी हैं, अमित शाह जी हैं, क्या पर्सनालिटीज हैं, वो ये इनको वापस वो कॉन्फिडेंस लोगों को देना पड़ेगा. आई डोंट नो कब होगा, कब कोई वेस्ट बंगाल तो गया, अब जो लोगों ने सफर करना था वो अभी भी सफर कर रहे हैं. आई डोंट नो, वेरी डिसअपॉइंटिंग, बट
no, they will. I'm see, eventually truth will prevail and something will happen. I'm not saying that BJP as a party will do something great. I believe that Narendra Modi and Amit Shah will work on it. I don't know what their plans are right now. But yes, if they don't answer to the violence in Bengal, it is going to have a ricocheting effect on every other election that they pass.
Yeah, that's what the president will be said. It was great talking to you, Savio.
Pleasure.
Thanks a lot.
Pleasure.
I give you one
Pleasure.
message and you say yes. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. God
Thank
bless you.
you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.